Witajcie moje miejsce, z tej strony OsG i zapraszam was na drugą część przygód Chargera i Swinda w uniwersum Discworlda. Ostatnio sobie odwiedziliśmy sklep, no i teraz pozostało nam zobaczyć, co się kryje na placu głównym.
Popcorn!
Gra ma w sobie dużo nawiązań do różnych sławnych osób, a także dosyć znanych sytuacji. Tutaj mamy na przykład nawiązanie do Manny Monroe. Nasza mleczarka stoi sobie na klatce i pytanie, co się stanie? Co my możemy zrobić tutaj w tym miejscu? Na początek sobie proponuję przeczytać,
What's an odium and why should I care?
co znaczy ten znak.
What, you want me to walk around carrying a big sign?
Chcę właśnie tak dokładnie. Zobaczymy sobie poster. Co jest na plakacie?
I can't just steal a bunch of pixels, you know? Anyway, at this resolution, they're just too heavy. This one looks good. Attack of the 50-foot dwarf. Should go down a treat with the local trolls.
Dobra. Zobaczymy, co powiem o naszej mleczarce. Tak.
Oh, no, I just don't think this is working.
Co powiesz nasza mleczarko?
By the great beard of someone unusually well bearded. What happened to you? I thought you were a milkmaid.
I was a dairy products distribution agent, thank you. All that's behind me now. I'm a thespian.
I'm sorry.
An actress. A star of stage and screen. I'm starring in a new cliquey called Trolls Prefer Blondes.
Oh. And why do trolls prefer blondes?
Well, apparently I'm damn. What's that word for generic pop idol?
An icon?
No, icons grow on trees.
Those are acorns.
Really?
Jezu, jak ona
I'm
jest
sure it
głupia.
wasn't acorns. Oh well then. Maybe it was coconuts or melons then. I'm sure I heard it mentioned somewhere.
I think I'm beginning to get the idea.
Anyway, now I'm a famous pop coconut. It's ever so
O Boże, nie wiem,
exciting.
czy mam odwagę dalej z nim gadać. Sobie zażartujmy z niej.
So you're a clicky star now, are you?
Yeah, isn't it fun? They said my assets and experience perfectly suited me to the job.
Experience? You were a bloody milkmaid.
So?
I fail to see what milk production has to do with the qualities of screen
Ojoj,
charisma.
mleczne kawały.
Oh,
Dobra, zobaczmy sobie. Spytajmy się jej o coś.
what a lovely dress. Very, very glittery, wouldn't you say? Not that I'm hinting about clues or anything.
Glitter is what all this clicky business is about.
Połyskująca sukienka. To nam daje
You're another
sugestie.
empty-headed character. Nice glittery dress, though.
A, pożegnajmy się.
Bye!
Zobaczmy.
Dear, the milkmaid. Big on blouse fillings and short on complex neurological pathways.
O, no dobra. Kolejny poster.
Trolls, why, do they go better with broccoli? Let's not play with the scenery.
Dobra, i poczytamy Library. Gdzie ty idziesz?
Popcorn!
Tak, popcorn.
Do it yourself popcorn! Just add heat and butter and maybe a frying pan. Also serves as catapult ammunition. Or excellent fishing sinkers. Come and get it while it's still in stock. Only one previous owner. I'm letting it go for less than market price, and that's cutting me own throat. Popcorn!
Co musimy zrobić, żeby zdobyć popcorn?
Oh, no.
Don't knock me back until you've seen the goods, sir. Smashing stuff. Fine popping grains lovingly swept from the
Dobra,
Why's it
dobra.
got little rat's hairs mixed up all through it?
Just keeping the grains warm, sir. An added extra and no additional charge.
Oh, all right then. Anything to keep you quiet.
Dobra, mamy popcorn. Kupiliśmy sobie
Popcorn!
odrobinkę. I pytanie, do czego możemy użyć popcornu. Ja wiem, wy pewnie nie. Dobra, tutaj chyba już wszystko załatwiliśmy.
Cut me own throat dibbler. The sort of itinerant merchant venturer.
Więc możemy się stąd ruszyć i poszukać czegoś więcej.
Well,
Dobra,
that's it for now.
my sobie z Kosiem już nie pogadamy. Idziemy dalej. W plazie już wszystko załatwiliśmy. Zdobyliśmy przedmiot, który nam się przyda. A propos, uwaga. Wampira. A to co to jest?
Hello. And what in the world are you? Yes, yes.
Okej, nie wiem co
Well, I
mówię,
didn't
masz mi?
understand a word of that at all. Sorry.
O maj. Co to kurde było? Głowa trolla, okej. Pójdźmy sobie do pubu najpierw. Stałem trolla.
Barkeeper, I'll have a pint of Winkle's Extra Flatulent, my good man.
Przygub.
Down here, oi! I said I'll have, oi, come back here. Don't you know who I am? I am Casananda, the second greatest lover who ever lived.
O maj.
Come back!
Drugi najlepszy kochanek świata? I zagaduje do trolla?
Greetings to you, my good man. And who might you be? You. I'm asking you what your name is. Who?
I'm fine, thank you.
O Boże, jak cudzoziemcy.
In any other city, you'd be mayor by now. Just tell me what alcohol you have to drink. And by that, I mean something which neither eats through the glass bottle, serves as host to a colony of sentient protozoa, or ends me up in any obscure, farcical little
Myślę, że
problems
jest
with
że trochę za
chaos
dużo
butterflies.
mądrych słów, jak na raz.
That's all we've got. Protozoa. They're only little protozoa.
Ciliate or non-ciliate?
I think they're mostly rotifers.
Brilliant. He can't tie his shoes, but he can classify microorganisms. There's one for the education system.
Oh,
All
my.
right, give me one very alcoholic drink, complete with sentient rotifers.
You want I should make it look pretty with a couple of little amoebas on a steak?
All right, whatever. And they say the art of cocktail mixing is long dead.
No i dobra, mamy koktajl.
He's only interested in ladders and women. Not necessarily in that order, though.
Dobra, wsadzimy sobie to do kuferka.
Let's just leave him.
I otworzymy sobie kuferek, żeby, no właśnie,
Feels like plain and simple.
żeby namoczyć popcorn w piwie. Przynajmniej próbuję.
Alcohol-soaked corn. This should give something a decent hangover.
Okej, mamy nasiągnięte piwem popcorn, które nam się przyda właśnie do później. O, zapałki! Zapałki się zawsze przydadzą. I przejdźmy sobie tutaj. O, my wampir.
Oh, blood, blood, blood.
I'm sorry.
Nothing. Just trying to get into the role, that's all.
W rolę chce się wcielić? On też gra w grze? W przedstawieniu?
So, you're a vampire then?
Indeed. Child of darkness, hell brethren, that sort of thing. Well, it's a job. Someone's got to do it.
So what do you do? I mean, I've often wondered just how a vampire spends its time.
Well, I am the knight, you see.
No, not really.
Well, that is just my point. How is anybody supposed to be the knight? It's not much of a job description now, is it? It's not as if you're even asked. Just one night you're walking home and woof, you're a vampire.
Is it that bad though? I mean, think of all the advantages.
What advantages? You tell me.
Ooh, lower food bills, low-cost housing, and black goes with everything, of course.
Yeah, but it's this whole night thing that gets me. I never stayed out beyond 8 p.m. in the old days, and now look at me. It's like the black hole of Jelly Baby out there. I keep falling over. Being undead doesn't mean I've got eyes like a cat, you know. I mean, I wish I had, but I haven't. So if I want to do any really good stalking, I have to carry a lantern, which pretty much defeats the whole business. I look silly.
Well, is there some way other than just stalking?
Well, I tried advertising. Wanted. Victims to be drained of their lifeblood by a hungry vampire.
Jakaś gotka by się na
You'd be
pewno
astonished
zainteresowała.
at how little response there was.
Quite.
And when I thought about it, the whole business seemed wrong. So I decided to give the whole blood thing a miss and start sucking something else. So I started on strawberry jam.
Did it work?
Well, it tastes better, but now look what's happened. See? I rotted my teeth. Who ever heard of a vampire with false teeth?
I'd sympathise with you more if I didn't have this awful foreboding that I'm going to have to use you later on as part of some overcomplicated little scheme.
No cóż, wampir z zepsutym
You're not a
szczękami.
vampire?
I am! Look!
Jesteś wampirem.
I've got the cloak! I've even got the frilly shirt. Think I'd be seen wearing this lot if I was alive? Look at this! That's for draining blood, that is. Yeah, terrified now, eh? Frozen by my powers. Hypnotized by the
Oh.
terror that strikes out of the night.
Gothic horror is dead at last. I wonder if anybody will miss it.
No cóż, ja tęsknię za nimi. Zobaczmy, nie,
Excuse me,
dobra,
I
podarujmy sobie
think it's probably
gościa.
time for me to take my medicine.
No, a sobie poopuścimy gościa. I co my tu jeszcze możemy zrobić? Tutaj w lokalu... Chyba nic. Zagadajmy jeszcze do Knitkansuda. Nie wiem, kto to jest, dokładnie.
I am Casenanda, ladder salesman and lover extraordinaire.
I don't know if there's anything particularly
Nawiązanie
ordinary
do
about that.
kasonowy?
Oh, how
Nie, dobra, no tylko mi tu nie śpiewaj, tylko nie śpiewaj.
Right,
Idziemy
enough
sobie.
of this conversation for me.
Papa. Nie zniosę śpiewania w tej grze. Ani odrobiny dłużej. Dobra, weszliśmy sobie tutaj. I tu po naszej prawicy jest... No, a po prawej stronie mamy stowarzyszenie Żuli. Mamy niewygłównie śmierdzącego gościa.
Oh, bugger 'em. Millennium hand and shrimp. The buns, all over. You young spiders. I told them, Millennium hand and shrimp. Blow that for a game of Was there something you wanted?
Cool.
Those are boots you're cooking, aren't they?
Prime boots. They smell like shoes, you know. Gotta have lots of boots to maintain a real fine stink. Get
Spare a
off.
gold piece,
There's plenty for everyone.
Spare a gold piece.
Sorry, can't see.
Dobra, spróbuję. Coffee.
Yeah, damn. Forgotten what I was asking there.
See you later.
Dobra. Co na górę?
Spare a gold piece.
Czek, skaczka na górę.
Spare a gold piece.
You wouldn't
It's
say
so
there's anything
stupid.
in the slightest bit unusual in your appearance at all?
No, why?
Nothing that, say, when viewed in a mirror, might give you pause for thought?
What's a mirror, sir?
Ah, we may in fact have reached the root of the problem. However, it's a silly problem, and so I am suddenly going to stop talking to you.
Ach, Rajsmith. Z tobą to ja bym nie chciał gadać. O, pot.
Spare a gold
O,
piece,
mam
sir?
pot.
Spare a gold piece.
Jusia. Weźmy sobie to. Aha. Jesteśmy w knajpie. Zobaczmy, Gwiesiek nic nie mówi. Tam w tle też niczego nie ma. Stolik. Chili. Weźmiemy sobie chili, a co nam? Usiądziemy przy stole. Weźmiemy menu.
Let's see what we have here. Rodent in a bun, rodent in a bag, live rodent on brochette, and stunned rodent cordon bleu prepared in a white wine sauce with shallots, truffles and small potatoes. Oh, damn, they only served that one on alternate Tuesdays.
Myszka.
Here, if you want to go hoisting this thing up, then you come in here and try it yourself.
A, umbrella.
I don't need an umbrella.
A, no super, dzięki.
This may sound a daft question, but don't you have anything that isn't rodents?
We do have rocks.
Rocks.
Yeah, granite, quartz, some prime cuts of obsidian, fresh today from the quarry for my troll customers. Even some candy rock for afters. I know it's not mice, but, well, he seemed wise to spread my clientele, sir. Go for the troll dollar, that sort of thing.
Trolling for more customers?
That's the one.
Okej.
Candy rock, that's
Kamienny
right, sir.
pieniążek.
It's like a toffee for trolls. Well, very chewy toffee for trolls. It might have a bit too much mica in it. The only problem is that it can make the teeth fall out. Bad for them, you see, sir. But I tell a lie, because we're out of it at the moment. Someone ate all the wheels off the delivery vehicle. Happens about once a week, that does. Must be a la carte menu.
Goodbye for now.
Dobra, tu mamy trolla. A my sobie czekamy stąd. Choć mam tyle w mieście do odwiedzenia jeszcze. No, zobaczmy, tam się jedzie z miasta. A my jeszcze musimy sobie odwiedzić lewą stronę tego przybytku. Dalej, rice meat.
Bring out your living dead. Bring out your living dead. Dead collected, corpses transported. Guaranteed disposal to far-off climes. The dear departed stay departed. They like it so much they never come back. Highly recommended service. Well, obviously the transportees themselves won't recommend us, but complaints are never ever received either. Bring out your living dead.
So, how is business thing?
Tailing off, to tell you the truth, sir. Most of the dead hereabouts nowadays provide their own transport.
What? They just start walking around all by themselves?
Yeah, bloody. 1 minute you've got a livelihood, and the next minute everyone decides to be a zombie. All posh-like, and starts walking about and frightening. I've had to ruin myself, making my service more
Attractive?
well, used to be we'd just take the stiffs and chuck them into the plague pit outside of the town. No, beautiful ceremony it was. Very touching, watching them slide down and go thump at the bottom of the hole. Real poignant. Now, though, you have to make it seem more attractive than wandering the streets as one of the walking dead. So now we offer transport to foreign climes. You know, sun, beaches, relaxation, that sort of thing. Hopefully it's just what your freshly snuffed corpse desires. A good holiday to get some of the kinks out.
Posthumous travel, sir. I wonder if he gets many return customers. Foreign client?
Ach, pana, już nic ciekawego nie powie.
No, I'm
Foreign
No, zobaczmy wózek jego.
Hey, you, leave them alone. If you want to join them, you need to be...
Oh, lovely. Still, I suppose...
No, a to będziemy sobie do knajpy. Nie, gdzieś tam na dół. Ale tu ciemno.
Fortunately, it's
Starówka.
locked. I'm already in enough of a pickle.
Słoik. Słoik. Zlew.
I'm not putting my hands in there. Let's leave the
Plakacik.
scenery alone. I'd need a good reason before I'd lie on that cold slab. I'm
Ciekawe, czy
afraid I
coś tu
can't pick
znajdziemy.
that up. No, afraid it's well. As she can't answer, there doesn't really seem any point. Fortunately, it's. As she can't answer.
Bo tutaj jeszcze nic nie możemy zrobić póki co. Także pójdziemy sobie w inne miejsce. Tutaj tylko leksior już nam nic nie powie. Więc sobie pójdziemy z powrotem na główną mapę. Shade. I pójdziemy na cmentarz. Chyba trafnik trafił na cmentarz. Jego kawały były tak drętwe, że zmarli się zemścili. A mamy młotek, przepraszam, kilof. Co możemy tutaj zrobić?
We shall overcome.
Overcome what?
What was that?
I'm asking just what it is that you want to overcome. Who tied you up like this?
I've tied myself here, yeah, me, pig. Now try and repress me out of that.
You tied yourself up?
It's an act demonstrating freedom, see? Well,
Aha.
it demonstrates my freedom
Czy
to
babka
tie
się
myself to
przywiązała,
anything I
żeby
want to,
okazać
whenever I
swoją
want to.
niezależność?
That's one of your basic
Wolność?
human rights, right? And I'll fight to keep...
You mean you want to fight for the right to lose your freedom?
Right on. Don't you want to know what I'm protesting about?
I was half hoping to avoid it, but do go on.
I'm protesting for the right to have female members of the Fools and Jesters Guild, and I will not.
Why are you protesting about it over here in the cemetery? Why don't you go and do it outside the Jesters Guild?
They never have anything worth tying yourself to over at that end of town. I like this, though. Quite a nice little stake, if you don't mind my saying so. Not an absolute prime choice, mind, but getting there.
Then by all means be my guest. Excuse me, I think it's probably time for me to take my medicine.
Więc gotowe. O, tu już niczego nie mamy.
What? Defile somebody's place of rest? Not me. What's this one? Peaceful.
Ciekawe. Tak pusto tu na
We
cmentarzu.
shall overcome.
No to trzeba się udać do naszej akademii. I tym razem sobie pójdziemy do siłowni energetycznej zarządzanej przez nerdów. Zobaczymy, co nam powie. Hello.
So, what are we here then?
Thorns! Billions and billions and billions of thorns!
Pardon me while I just edge closer to an appropriate escape route, will you? Please don't let me disturb your meditation on world domination. Oh, lovely. A giant drink mixing machine.
Drink mixer? You call the greatest magical breakthrough of the age a drink mixer?
Yes.
Well, all right. Maybe it is a giant centrifuge now. But one day, Pacow! We have the power. We're unencumbered by outmoded ideas, and it's quite untrue that thormic research damages the brain. We are the young generation.
przynudzasz.
We've been getting nowhere fast, haven't we?
Every day.
O Boże, ale...
Well,
Well,
that wasn't it.
no, he was...
Yeah.
Well,
Przeda sedna konwersacja. Jesteśmy do maszyny.
That's not gonna help. It's me. And it'll...
Nie ciebie.
That's not...
Mrówki.
Hey, what are those little black things roaming around inside?
Dać trochę rice win. Zasłaniasz. Test you. Hey.
Hey man, you've like broken it now. All the ants have run away. You've like debugged it.
Co, mamy fiolkę.
That's...
Zobaczymy, co się z mrówkami stało. O,
Apparently it's
pusto.
broken though. No ants inside.
Gdzie te mrówki uciekły? A, mieszek. A, magnes? Dobrze jest. Mam już kilka rzeczy. Sobie ich użyjemy za jakiś czas.
I'm already spun out enough.
Ale chyba nie tym razem. Bo myślę, żeby skończyć tutaj już odcinek. Kontynuujemy zwiedzanie w następnym. Zostało już nam niewiele, bo tylko ogród, ale tam już zaczniemy używać naszych licznych przedmiotów, które zdobyliśmy w czasie dzisiejszego odcinka i poprzedniego. Jeżeli się nie mylę, to użyjemy tam magnesu, chili, zapalarki, zapałek. Sporo tego tam będzie. A jak już to zdobędziemy, to będziemy mogli sobie coś odblokować w innej części świata. No, tak czy siak, mówię o OsG. Żegnam was bardzo serdecznie i zapraszam was na mojego Facebooka. Możecie też napisać w komentarzach, czy w ogóle interesujecie się grą Discworld. Bo szczerze mówiąc, jak dla mnie to komentarze głównego bohatera są wystarczająco cięte, że ja się mogę wstrzymywać z wszelakimi komentarzami odnośnie gry. No więc dlatego tak się nie udzielam za bardzo. Tak jak mówił OsG i do zobaczenia. Do następnego razu. Trzymajcie się, cześć.